And here we are with the Mobile Broadcast News Weekly Rehab. I'm FluxRostrum, and Skinny Chef is liberating a bird. Alright, we got a pretty short show this week. So we got a piece here from, well, it's from a confidential source routed through Tom V TV. This is in East Jerusalem, and it's basically some families have been forcibly evicted from their homes they've lived in their entire lives, and you know, the world's supposed to be okay with that. And so some people are, some people aren't. It's a really complex situation in Palestine and the Gaza Strip, and I don't pretend to know what's right. I know what's wrong, and I've seen a lot of that. But what's right? Pretty complicated situation. So let me just show you this thing.
What? They said that some settlers just attacked some people. Oh my gosh. Some settlers just attacked some people. So basically, people, Jewish settlers, come here and say, even though you've been living in this house for eons and you own this house and you bought it, they come in and say, "This is my house.
Yeah.
Get out of
I
it."
own this house. You're not allowed to be in this house. This is our land. Leave it. So we have the groups actually that we were living here like 60, 70 years ago, but they don't care. So we keep it to the court, and the judge always decides that it's not our house, it's Jewish houses. So
Because of what they say the Bible says?
I don't think it's religion, I think it's politician.
Yeah.
They just want the land for the Jewish.
Right.
For the Israel people.
It's racism.
It's racism.
And Jewish people, settlers?
Where are they
So
coming
they want
from?
as many as they can put Israeli people in these houses.
Right.
Families. Because they say, okay, it's our place, so we have place. They try to show that we didn't do anything, we didn't take it, we have to put inside, we put families.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to make it a nice way.
Irving Moscovich?
Yeah.
Moscovich. I think it's
Irving Moscovich is the rich editorial man. Irving
He's
Moscovich.
Sorry about
not
that.
the only one. Everyone is supporting.
He's like a really rich guy and he like funds a lot of this stuff.
He funds the settlements.
Yeah, he gives so much money.
How can this person live with
They
themselves?
pay to buy houses and
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard
living in the houses.
he signed on every paper that allowed Jews to take houses. Like this house, if they sign on, they come and take it.
Do they try to take like one house here and then every house next to it, or no? It's kind of random.
This is ridiculous. Now they're taking this house. After they take his house, like once we have, you didn't see the area. We have 1 street here and 1 street down, and then the main street over there. So they're taking this house. If they can take, like the road they don't want to next to it. There is in the middle of the woods. They're taking one house, and they're gonna take this house. So they're putting this weird people inside of Arabs' houses.
UN and Red Cross, they must to help me to came back to Greece. I don't need anything, I don't need food, I don't need anything. What all my needs to just turn back to my yes. If they believe that there is international law, they must do it and they must respect the international law. And it's against the international law. In Jerusalem, it's under occupation. We are the original, not the settlers. They came here. I don't know where they born or where their father born. But I am born here and also my kids born here. And I am here before the occupation. Look, they came after they occupate you and they told you you have to prove that you are here and they raid your house in the night.
So that's from Tom V, and there are 2 other videos.
Did Tom film that?
No, Tom did not film that. That was funneled to Tom from a confidential source.
Oh, that's cool. So you could do that on mobile broadcast news too.
Yeah, you can funnel your sensitive stuff and we'll take the fall for it. So you gotta, I told our viewer that that you were liberating a bird, but I did not expect a chicken when you came in.
Well, ow, chick. I did not end up liberating those birds because they were both in there. And they had a little bit of food and water, but this neighbor has a history of neglecting animals such as this one, who we liberated and started feeding. And that's Chick. Can you even see her?
No,
on there?
you can't see her at all.
Here, let's get her.
Scoot forward a little bit.
Here. There she is. Yeah, hi, Chick. So she's been liberated.
Camera guy.
She's very good around the camera. She's a good chicken. Oh, there you go. Why don't you just go walk around? Okay.
So you didn't get the other bird?
No, but I would have. And we are definitely having a problem with this guy and his neglecting animals. And definitely have more than our share of animals because of it.
Right. So we don't really have any other mobile broadcast news clips to show you this week. But I have some mobile broadcast news. The No Magic bus is broken down, and we thought it was probably going to be a dead bus for a while, but it turns out that it's just a very, very, very sick bus that has brought in an estimate that is basically right on the borderline between fix it or fuck it, and we're going to fix it.
We gotta fix it. We've done so much with the bus already, and there's so much still to do, and it just doesn't make sense to nip it in the bud just over a $1,600 bill, which hopefully we can raise with everybody's help. Hopefully people can chip in on the mobile broadcast news page to FluxRostrum. He's the banker here in this equation.
Well, yeah, I have a PayPal account, and I've paid for most of the bus. I've had quite a few people help along the way with various things and fixing things and stuff and donating to get things fixed in the past. And I just want to put it out there one more time. The bus is going to have an easier life from here out, and there shouldn't be too much more trouble with it.
But still very productive, but I think just shorter trips.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, I'd like to show you a little clip now.
Oh, yay!
This is what
I wanted.
This is the modifications that we are currently installing.
Yeah. Only $1,500, guys.
on the No Magic bus. When I get it back, it's gonna be like this.
Look at those flames, man. Don't follow us. Don't tailgate us.
That's so we can get rid of all those cops that like to follow us around in the bus.
It'd be real easy to get rid with that. Look at this.
Yeah,
tailgate. You try to tailgate.
Tailgate me, motherfucker.
Hey, watch your language. There could be. What if we could do that with dry ice on the bus?
Maybe.
It's like a fog machine. Whoa, that's not.
I don't get it though. It says it's supposed to be going 367 miles an hour, but
Well,
it doesn't look like it's going that fast.
They can't do that at first. It's a car show. They would ruin the surprise.
Okay.
You gotta show it off first. Still, it's doing more than 35 right there. I don't know if that's a school zone. Here we go.
Oh yeah, here's the speed test.
Here we go. Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool. Look at that thing go. That's pretty cool. Can we have that, please?
We can.
Flux?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to put those modifications in with the new work that's being done. Not.
But hopefully we can just have a cooling system that
Yeah,
works. That'd be great too. Maybe
a cooling
just
system that works would be
fix the
wonderful.
radiator and whatnot.
That would be wonderful. So I don't know. I don't really have anything else to talk about.
I've got one little. This is a public service announcement, and this goes out to, in particular, the NRDC. Can you see that? National Resources Defense Council. Now, if you're my Facebook friend, you know I'll sign the occasional, petition or what have you, right?
Yeah.
You do it too, right? Yeah. Well, so now I got this fundraising appeal. I'm sorry, I used to do this shit professionally. And if you're part of the National Resources Defense Council and you're going to send me this huge envelope, this coupon with color printing, this is some toxic shit right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of text on 4 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper with a return envelope. What the fuck, National Resources Defense Council? Excuse my language. I'm sorry that offends you, honey. But we're supposed to be defending the resources. How much paper, how many trees died for this? How much bleach went into this paper? How much dioxin went into the environment for you to have a frickin' 8, 10-page fundraising letter? Get a frickin' clue. Swear to God, 2 pages. That's all you need. One page, 2-sided, and a return envelope.
So what are they trying to raise money for?
Oh, polar bears or some fucking stop the oil drilling. But how much oil did they have to use to get this thing here? It's just offensive. I find it completely offensive.
Out of the overall advertising, out of the overall budget, the money that, if you donate $20 to these people, how much of that you think is going to go to you know, saving the polar bears or cleaning up the Gulf or whatever
Right.
the cause
Well,
is
I can
for-
tell you each one of these mailers, including postage, probably costs no less than $3 to send, including printing, materials, postage, and that doesn't even represent the real cost of the trees and the oil that it took to transport this from bumfuck wherever. I'm sorry, I know I don't swear usually, but this is pissing me off. I mean, it's like the nerve of saying you're an environmentalist and sending this out. I'm ready to just call them up and just say, hey, well, I will never give you a dime. The industry standard for fundraising, to answer your question more specifically, is about 30% of your donations goes back into the fundraising process. And that's normal because you got to pay staff. But as far as like ways to cut costs, this is the first way. This is antiquated, it's bullshit, and it thoroughly, I will never give a penny to NRDC anymore. Never. Not after seeing this. But
So give the money you would have spent on the NRDC when you get this packet in the mail. Send it to Mobile Broadcast News so we can get the bus back on the road.
yeah.
And burn some more vegetable oil.
Right, keep it local. You could do
Yeah.
a PayPal. You don't even have to break a tree or anything. You could just do a PayPal.
But usually when in these large-scale fundraising situations, most of the money you send to the Red Cross or the NRDC or
Sierra Club. Any of the big
most
corporate
of your money is going to pay staff
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, buy them dinners and, you know,
Well,
make things nice for them and for shit like that.
I don't, you know what?
So if you want to give money to a cause, go to the source and give your money to the people who need the money.
I don't know. I got no problem with staff getting paid because people got to get paid to fight the good fight. NRDC is fighting the good fight, and they've got one of the hugest legal, teams ever, working really diligently and doing a good job. And they're like one of the lobbying forces that comes against the corporations. However, that being said, your money is far better spent on a small organization such as Mobile Broadcast News, where you know exactly where that money is going, and it's going a lot further because we're able to bring you coverage of things like the Democratic National Convention, Republican National Convention. We've been in Lakota. We've been, where else? In West Virginia, covering coal stories, everywhere.
That is correct.
On a shoestring.
So yeah, go buy a polar bear a lunch, and and that'll be our show for the week. We'll see you next Sunday.
See you in the streets.
And we're gonna put a little music video on the way out, just so you can ease out of this thing, because I know we culture shocked you today. Peace.
You stop broadcast. I mean, stop recording.
Ride with the devil, hide with the law. I got no pistol, ain't got no sword. I got no army, ain't got no land. Ain't got nothing but the stone that's in my hand. Stone in my hand, stone in my hand. Ain't got nothing but the stone that's in my hand.
When you got nothing to lose, you use what you got. And we're out.
Do you want a revolution? We'll get on board. We'll start a new crusade. We'll start a holy war. Don't need no order. Don't need no plan. I don't need but the stone's in my hand. Stone in my